As we look to the future, I'm just wondering, is there any kind of legacy that you can share, that you'd like to share with others? You know, what would be important for others to know, or advice you'd give others?
Well, there's an immediate legacy for me because I'm preparing my end of life stuff.
Okay.
Because we did this project of creating a box of me being things which the person executing your will could go through, and they've got an immediate picture for the funeral.
The poem that you wrote here?
Yes, I'm going to put it in there, yes.
Wow.
And I'm going to try and include it in my funeral.
Oh my word, what a legacy that is. What hope do you have for how it can help other people?
It's a question of the facilities being there and the communication with older people.
I would like to see another book and another book,
Okay.
and more
So
people
you'd like
more
come
books?
to
Another
sit
group
with
of
you.
older people meeting,
yeah.
and more poems being thrown into the atmosphere and just sampled.
Absolutely. So more poems, more poetry,
Yes,
more books.
yes, and
Gosh.
more plays and more arts, and
Okay, brilliant.
that's the stuff.
I guess I was going to ask, what does it encourage you to do as a result of hearing the stories? And I'm already hearing that you might want to go home and make one of those.
Bring the change about, because Sam Cooke in the 60s sang about the change because of what he suffered. And it's like,
It's a long time coming.
Nothing has happened, so it's for us to learn, teach our children so that we can bring that change about. We can have equality, holistic equality. Not just living in your little space, but seeing, trying to understand other people's experiences, and again, not worrying about what happened yesterday or what might happen tomorrow, but focusing on today and just enjoying life.
So I think, sort of keeping actively, again, what was said about phoning up one member of the family for the help with a crossword. That is wonderful. Sort of keeping active, keeping engaged, and keeping, sort of as much of that engagement, whether it is fell walking or, flying or jumping out of a parachute for charity or stuff like that, within safety regulation. But it's grabbing life by the throat and just living it is important.
Brilliant. And do you think these sorts of projects around creativity, poetry, maybe singing, art, help that?
Yes, they do. Art therapy, it comes in many different forms. And because we're all different, not one size fits everybody. But art therapy is very important for our mental health, and as we said before, the mental health is very closely linked to the physical.
I've squidged it down to three things that really jumped out at me. And one is the link between mental health and physical health. And Val talked about how she was poorly. I was poorly. And that really, it gives you time. Sometimes you're bedridden, and so it gives you time to think. And you think about, what's going on in your head? Talking about how you feel and writing it down. That's the journaling part, is the path to, in my opinion, wellness. It's about looking at the world through somebody else's eyes. Because we all look at the world all the time, but when you read the poem and you get another person's view, you think, oh, I hadn't noticed that such and such.